Alright, it's 5:45 a.m. Just left the house. Doing a little video today, trying to on kind of what I eat in a day. We had some members ask for one, and start with my video, and hopefully I'll get Kylie to do hers later. But yeah, first thing, this is always routine for me. Number one is I always have a Honeycrisp apple as I'm driving to the gym. Once I get to the gym, I'll make some coffee and just drink on the coffee for the first hour while I coach, and then when I go after that, I'll have breakfast. So yeah, Honeycrisp apple first thing in the morning right away, every single day, never miss it. What's up, guys? All right, so I just last video I made, I told you I ate a Honeycrisp apple. I came in, I made my coffee before I coached, and I had to coach, so I did not get a chance to make a video real quick before that class or before that coaching session. So it's pretty straightforward. I just make coffee in a one of these, just make a pour over coffee. In my coffee, I've been putting this in every day. It's this Bubs collagen. I do 2 scoops of that, collagen protein, and then I do a scoop of this MCT oil powder from them as well. Okay. We're going to be carrying that at the gym here soon, so you can stay on the lookout for that. But that's what I put in my coffee. I also will put in this Morgan Got Me Hooked. I don't do a ton of it, but just enough to give it some flavor, because all that stuff from Bubs is unflavored. I will put this coconut cream, coffee creamer, a little bit of that in there to give it some flavor. But again, try not to get carried away with the creamer. Again, pretty straightforward so far. Haven't had much of an apple and some coffee with this stuff in it. Remember that stuff, that protein and MCT oil, that's just basically some extra proteins and fats to help my coffee have a little more nutrients for me, rather than just straight black coffee or coffee with cream. Get something out of it a little bit more. So I'm gonna head home, eat a quick breakfast, and I'll be back to the gym. All right, just got home, gonna make a quick breakfast. I'm not gonna show me cooking the whole thing, but I'm gonna kind of just go quickly over the ingredients while they're here and out, and then I'll show you guys kind of my plate when it's done. But yeah, so this is kind of my routine breakfast. Every day I don't change much. I might change a few things, but it's very, very slim if I do. So I always do eggs. I'll usually do 4 or 5 eggs every time. Kind of just depends on how hungry I am. And I also kind of end up giving my daughter, you know, probably half an egg too out of that, just because she likes them. And then I'll do a lot of berries. So you can see we got a variety of berries here, some blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, more blackberries. Just had 2 bushels there, so I'll just kind of pick through some of these, get a couple handfuls. I'm also going to add some grapes today, just because I know the berries are something Carter likes, and I don't want to eat all of them. So we'll do grapes and berries, a lot of that for carbs, and I'll also do an English muffin. These are just the regular cinnamon raisin ones, but usually we have sourdough, but they didn't have those at the store this week when I went. They were already out. And on my English muffin, I'll put some almond butter, just some straight up almond butter from Justin's. And then on my eggs, I cook them. I always cook them with coconut oil, and I'll put some salsa, just some market salsa that they had there at the store on top of them. Pretty straightforward. Again, the fewer ingredients, the better. So, see you in a second. All right, I kept it pretty quick. I think that only took me about 15 minutes maybe. So I'll just show you guys my plates and actually Carter's stuff too, because this is how we do it every morning right now. So yeah, I actually opted out to no grapes. So I got basically 4.5 eggs. I gave half an egg to Carter essentially. But scrambled eggs, some salsa on top. I'm gonna actually add, we have a little guac. I'm gonna throw that on there. A couple handfuls of berries, English muffin with some almond butter on there. I will say this is decent in fat by the time I add the guac and the almond butter, right? But I don't eat a lot of fat around my lunch, because that's when that's closer to when I work out too. So Carter, she's getting the same thing. She's got one. I gave her a little jelly on hers, almond butter and jelly English muffin, half of one, some berries, blueberries, blackberries, and some egg. Right, pretty straightforward, and that'll be her breakfast. So again, I eat a bigger breakfast, and then we'll have leftovers for lunch. I'll show you guys that later. But the leftovers are pretty simple. Just heat those up at the gym. After that, we'll go from there. All right, real quick, just showing you guys I try to drink this once a morning. This is my greens and reds supplement, BPN. We carry it here at the gym. Strong reds and strong greens. Drink that every day, usually after breakfast sometime. All right, so in classic Cooper fashion, I cooked that breakfast for you guys, was in a hurry out the door, left my freaking leftovers. So you wanted the day in the life of how I eat, this is it. Not always planned, not always prepared perfectly. So now I'm hauling ass home to go grab my leftovers real quick because, well, that's my lunch and I don't want to freaking have to order a sandwich or do something else because I don't have anything else at the gym today. So I'm gonna run home, grab my leftovers, and probably eat it here in the next 30, 40 minutes till I can coach noon and then work out afternoon. All right, ignore the messy hair here. I've been wearing a hat all day. Took it off to do some stuff. So just heating up my lunch. I just have leftovers, nothing crazy. Last night we had bison burger, some sweet potatoes, and salad, like all mixed in a bowl. Today I'm just getting bison burger and sweet potatoes. So I'm not gonna have a lot of veggies per se before my workout, just due to the fact that they're a lot of fill. I want the nutrients of the dense carbohydrates. So just show you this real quick. Nothing fancy. I'll probably we have a little bit of like a balsamic vinaigrette thing in the fridge. I'll throw some of that on there and eat it right here before noon. And then after that, I'll probably have a post-workout shake after the workout. So show you guys that later. All right, just finished the main portion of the workout. We're doing some Murph prep at the gym. So that workout just had pull-ups, push-ups, and some running. Gonna hit some more accessories real quick, and then we'll make the post-workout shake. Bass in your face.
What the hell is going on down there?
All right, real quick, I wanted to say one thing I also didn't put on here. Before my workout, I drank a electrolyte drink, which is, I use Element from Elemental Labs, right? Show you guys here at the gym. This is the 3 boxes we got. We got different options, obviously, but we got a bunch of different flavors. Right, what I liked about it is they got good flavors and there's 0 sugar, but electrolyte drink, you know, ditch that Gatorade, stuff like that, get something like this. You don't need all that extra sugar. So I had one of those before my workout and kind of drink on it throughout my workout. But I usually have one of those a day. If I were to do, you know, like a competition or maybe something outside where I'm really sweating a lot, I would drink 1 or 2, maybe 3 of those. I know last time I did a competition was the tactical games in St. George, and it got pretty hot. There's a lot of events throughout the day, you know, 3-4 workouts a day, sweating a lot because it was hot there. And I think I ended up drinking 3 a day, both days, 2 days in a row, just to make sure I was replenishing those electrolytes and avoiding any cramping and some stuff like that. All right, quick snack. I probably waited too long to drink this, but I've been drinking one of these a day, Chobani Complete Yogurts, 25 grams of protein. That'll be my snack before dinner. All right, got some dinner. So yeah, that last snack was just that yogurt after I was coaching or whatever. Kyler coached 5:30. She normally would cook dinner for us, but when she's busy at night, had to make other plans. We didn't have enough prepped. We had a busy weekend, so we went to our go-to out meal, which is Cafe Rio. We like it because it's mainly like, you know, the single ingredient foods are going in there. I can tell you the one I did. I just get a tostada, double meat, double rice, no beans, corn tortilla, and then I only do, you know, one of the dressings on top. But that's what we're having tonight. Got Carter a little quesadilla, and Kyler does tostada basically the same as mine, just half the one serving of meat, one serving of rice. So eat dinner, and then we'll have a snack before bed. But I'll show you guys that in a second. All right, had dinner. I just came downstairs. We're just putting Carter down to bed. These grapes were out. I talked about having some of these grapes for breakfast, and I did not. So I just had about, I don't know, I think about 4 handfuls of grapes. Something a little sweet. Nothing to feel guilty about. I don't do this every single night, but lately a lot of nights, because I want to get right to sleep, is I've been taking this Beam Dream CBD nighttime powder. It's basically got CBD, a little melatonin in it. I really like this peppermint one. So I'll show you kind of how I mix that up real quick. Basically just going to do hot water in the mug. Put some hot water in here. I'll put a scoop of that. Top it off with a little whipped cream. And yeah, that's about it. Voila. That'll be the last thing I really consume. I always take a glass of water to bed. That's the one thing I probably didn't track all day for you guys is water. But if you go through the beverages real quick, or just stuff I drank all day, I had coffee in the morning. I had that greens and reds drink after that, which is water, right? I had a whole nother glass, essentially, of water. And then before my workout, I had the water mixed with the elemental salt packet that I showed you guys earlier. I also had another cup of just regular water after that because of that being so salty. And then while I coached the evening classes, I had about a 24-ounce Yeti. I think I drank 2 of those. And then I'll take another glass of water to bed. So overall, my water intakes, I'm not really tracking it, but that's all I really drink outside of, my supplement stuff like protein. Outside of protein, coffee, greens and reds, this nighttime drink, pretty much that's the only thing I'm drinking is water. So we've been doing this challenge where we've been tracking it, so I've kind of gotten down to where I'm definitely getting about half my body weight in ounces. But yeah, I'll put all my macros kind of for this day at the end of this video. You guys can check them out. Let me know what you think. Again, this is not tracking per se today, but we've been tracking, and I'm kind of in this routine of like, this is what I'm eating pretty consistently on a day-to-day basis. Sure, there's variations on certain foods sometimes, like maybe instead of beef and sweet potatoes for lunch, I have chicken and rice or something like that, or a little bit different breakfast or a little bit different dinner. Obviously tonight wasn't the most ideal dinner, but that's the real life video for you guys. You wanted to know what we have or what I'm having, and that was it tonight. Kyler's really good about cooking for us. She probably cooks those dinners. We're definitely getting dinners homemade probably 5 out of 7 nights a week. So again, it's not about one meal ruining it and messing it up for you. It's mostly about staying on track, staying consistent over a long period of time, right? Little deviations day to day aren't the biggest things. It's about being 90%, right? 90% on, and you have 10% room for some errors. So hope you enjoyed the video, and talk to you soon.